Morning folks, so well you know it is, it's me and Barney.
Morning.
And John's coming out later. So 6:25 in the morning. How cool's that, eh? Anyway, I thought I'd just pan the camera around, and it probably won't even pick them up, but there's 3 male deer over there, and it looks like it's got, they look like they've all got antlers now, don't it?
I think there's one without.
We're trying to clock
3 geezers and a bird.
we thought, yeah, 3 geezers and a bird. Dirty girl. But I'm shame it can't pick it up, folks, but it's absolutely beautiful morning, a bit misty and that, but yeah, so we're out we're doing an overnighter. So yeah, just walking up to our well, a couple of choices we've got really, but we'll come back to it anyway. See you later. Well, we've just got up to, we've decided to come up to the other spot, our normal little base camp, just because it's easier, really. So, well, you know what's the first port of call, folks, don't you now, if you're used to watching these videos?
Get a beer on.
Get a beer, a bit early for a beer, but going to get a brew on. You know what I mean? Such a bad influence, that boy.
That's what you normally do. No. You normally on camera.
I'm cutting this video out now, right? Because I'm going to have words. Ooh. Barney's getting the wood, he's going to get the fire going. So yeah, you're going to see an embarrassing performance of Barney getting the fire going.
You won't do this when I go camping. You sit there on your perch, you don't do nothing, you just chat, blah, blah, blah. Army this, bushcraft that, blah, blah, blah. Put the fire on, Barney, do this, do that. It's like, why am I always the camp bitch?
Because I'm older.
Yeah, you're supposed to be all fit and healthy and that.
Oi boy, stop mugging me off. Get on with it.
Let's just peel a bit of that off. See the fat wood there?
Yeah, just in that bit on the end though, isn't it?
That'll spark up nice.
Yeah, I suppose you could call it love. Barney's missus made him a nice little pouch, but he wanted just to put all his firelighting bits in there and his char clothing bits, Altoids, tins and other firelighting bits and pieces. Yeah, quite natty that, mate. Just for, that's quite flat, little magnetic button there. Yeah, sweet. Barney is videoing as well. Now the last time we did a firelighting one, it was it was really rainy, and when remember when we built that?
Oh yeah.
And Barney forgot to press play on his camera. And lucky enough, I had all the video. Oh, no talking now because we're on Barney's
I'm not
video.
filming yet.
Oh, you're not? All right.
Such a bloody YouTuber,
Such a diva.
I'm going to press the button.
Go on in, make sure it goes. Make sure that little red light goes on. Right, no pressure, Barn. We've only got 2 cameras on you today.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that. a bit more of this fat wood on there. Smoking black, isn't it?
That's the oil in it out of the bark. Gets me as well when people say it's a nice smell. No, it isn't. Pine's nice, isn't it, when it burns, but not. I'm not really keen on the birch bark. Everything's so dry though, and it's nice. Got myself a waterproof zip, and just to make it, even though that's quite wide shoulder there and it's not too bad getting it out of, but what I thought I'd get a zip put in it. So there's a local lady by me, I'll get her to put, obviously just to make access into the billy bag a bit better I suppose. And finally, the old swag man for a change. Weather's starting to warm up a bit more, so I thought I'd bring that out with me and have a kip in that instead for a change. Makes it easier, doesn't it? Oh, I've got a torch hanging up on the accessory line. Be interesting to see that later. I'm really looking forward to trying it out now. Obviously, having done a show and tell of it. So John's turned up. He's setting up his site. Barney's doing his bitch job because that's what he's good at. Let's have a look at Barney's setup here. So Barney, talk us through this little shelter, mate.
Well, this is a Romanian Plash Platka. It's a 6 foot square poncho.
Okay.
Really well made, really good quality canvas.
Isn't it? Yeah.
And I've got it in a sort of flower point mode. If I was an estate agent, I'd be describing it as bijou. Very cosy.
Bijou.
Very cosy, compact. But I'm 5'10", and I've got the outhouse bedroll here, which is 6 foot, and I can get in here all right. I'm covered. I'm going to have a fire out here in my little fire bowl that I showed you.
Yeah.
There's the wood I left over from the last camp.
I do actually like that bedroll.
Yeah.
Is it nice. A bulky iron when packed then that?
No, not really.
Is it not?
No, you can fold it or roll it, whichever suits.
Yeah.
I've got the sit mat over there as well, which is exactly the same. Merino wool, so it's a bit more thin. And it's really comfortable, really warm. All I'll do is put the foam mat underneath this, and I've got a wool blanket.
For tonight.
For tonight, yeah.
You're going a bit traditional lately, you, aren't you?
Well, it's a YouTuber I've been watching called Giles Binion, who I've kind of been a little bit inspired by. This is the sort of setup he does. He uses this shelter, and he has a little fire in a fire bowl.
Okay, I'll have to check him out. You have to send me a link for that, because then I'll put it in the description or whatever.
Channel. Really,
I'll have a gander at him. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. But actually, I'm quite surprised it doesn't. I'm not sure I'd like to use this in really bad weather.
Yeah.
But in weather like this, in sort of warmer months,
you sleep in your underpants, can't you?
It's perfectly adequate.
Well, not you though. But
well, you can come in if you want.
Me, I'll be alright with my underpants, but not Barney. Don't want to see Barney in his underpants.
I've got clean ones today.
We were saying that this morning. It's funny, isn't it? You see pictures of people, they put them up on Instagram, and their fat wood looks like it's been soaked in it, doesn't it? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That little piece I got the other day. Well, so I got what?
I'd got pigs that were quite rich in fat, and there was another pig and it was just on the floor, split where it got knocked off the stump.
Yeah, yeah.
And it didn't even look that resiny until I started cutting it. I'll just use, it's only about so long, just feathered it up a bit, and then took a while getting it to go, but quite nice.
When I was in Menorca, there were some young pine trees on the edge of the road. I was literally come out the hotel, I didn't know where I was going, I literally came out the hotel and went and left. Anyway, I ended up sort of like out in the sticks, if you like, from where I was. And I was just walking along the pavement there, and I just turned right, and there was like some pine down there. Oh my God, it was like, I was like, should I get, I didn't have a saw or anything to cut it all off. But I thought, God, take that, it was really like nice. Around the suitcase, bring it home, stick all the clothes, stick in the pine resin.
Yeah, love it, yeah.
Just get everything out, everything's like, or cardboard, everything's either solid or sticky.
I must go and have a look, or if you pass it, and as you're down past the bottom of the orchard, if you're heading from this direction, just before the gates are, we took a big fucking pine down there. Now, that was about 3 years ago. But for weeks after, just pumping sap out.
Really still. Oh, well.
Yeah. But I was thinking that may well, it's not pretty, it's like overgrown now. So I was thinking I must go back and just have a look, see how it is. Well, there's a little good layer of resin on the top there.
Well, I used a bit that you felt earlier.
That's right, isn't it?
Cut off earlier. When I split it down, it wasn't massively resinous. There's a teeny tiny
Just
bit,
like that, yeah.
but it was enough to get the vibe on.
Yeah. Well, I got a load of currently upon his continuation course. I mean, alright, you don't sort of damage live trees, but you're saying like pines. He said those bottom branches are dead. They're not going anywhere.
That's how the tree kind of develops.
Yeah. And he was sorting them off. Fine. You know, the amount of fat work. So I was in like where the standing ones were, that's still going. Just taking a few off, and they're really rich. And then it's just the fallen ones that just, you know, because the best ones, you know, you need a fucking gun boy on stilts or something, you know what I mean, to get to them. And they were
Bit of fallen pine here. So I'm going to take some of it and do some, make some, char up some punkwood. Be rude not to. Some nice meaty chunks there. Meaty, piney chunks. Oh, it's not quite as punky as it is, but stick it in anyway. Pack that tin right up, eh? See what we can get. Actually, I might take that bit out because that's not as rotten as the last. That'll do, won't it? So I'm enjoying using that old OEX Bush Pro tarp. I've been using it a hell of a lot, well, a number of trips now. What I did do recently though is get some shot cord, some sort of 3mm, 5mm shot cord. And obviously now I'll put some load of these on the tie-off points all the way around on the actual sheet, and then one's on the main bits there. So John's gone for a lean-to, which is really unlike him because we always associate John with having a plough point. That'll do, won't it? Nice and airy, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, well, almost drop it down if it, God forbid, it closes in.
Oh, yeah, well, we ain't.
Down, but it's not likely to this weekend.
Well, hopefully we're not forecast it. We can't be too complacent, but it's still. I think we'll be okay.
That's nice. Nice. To, I quite like that open.
Yeah. Don't do it that often, really, though.
No.
You know, I don't. You know what I mean?
think sometimes it's just a habit, or I always do it that way. I'll just do it because it's quick and convenient. But I just thought, well, it's a bit too nice to be doing that.
No.
So, invariably, the last few times we've been out, it's
Yeah, well,
been a bit damp.
yeah. Well, we think most Easters we come out and it's howling it down with rain, so this one's a nice rarity.
Change. Craft by Barney's bimbles.
Barney,
Barney's thimbles.
Bushcraft Barney. It's just a bit of an ash chopping block for later when I'm doing a bit of food prep. Well, I'm just about to do my lunch. I've turned it around that way out of the sun. So yeah, I'm just about to do lunch. So I've come out into the woodland carpet, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to forage some stinging nettles. Alright, so I'm going to take some back for the chaps. Alright, and just been out collecting some hazel to maybe make a survival bow in a bit, but in the meantime, because I'm having noodles for lunch, as I say, I want to get some nettles just to sort of up the nutritional gains, getting a bit of iron and all that sort of stuff into me blood, as you do into your body. So look, we've got a nice little carpet of nettles here. No gloves, folks. Alright, you know, trick is always try and rub them up from the bottom, and I'm going to break them off there and take some of them back so we can stick it in the excuse me, stick it in the old nettles. Stick it in the old nettles, stick the nettles in the old noodles. Oh, getting stung a little bit now, but you know what I mean, I'm a geezer, I can handle it, you know what I mean, don't bother me. I'm a geezer, I'm a bit a little bit war and all that. Excuse me. Just got stung again. And there we go, let's take them back and we can have some of these to add to my old noodle concoction. So look at that for woodland sort of delicacy, as it were. So I'm going to add some, obviously some noodles. Going to add some nettles, going to add some noodles, and we're going to have a mugshot all mixed together for this enormous lunch. Put a nettle on the fire. There, to burn it for about 15-20 seconds, just to get all the hairs, the old trichomes out. I like them. No, being that it is, there's the old stinging nettles, folks. Me and John, I mean, I like eating them anyway, but John's first time he's tried them. Nice. Barney's off gallivanting at the moment, so I don't know if he's had any, but they really are quite nice. They remind me of the seaside. John's saying, obviously, a bit woody, well, they're going to be, aren't they, because we're in the woodlands, aren't we, I suppose. That's the obvious one. Some people say they taste like prawns. To me, they taste like how the seaside smells. Oh, nice. Good, isn't they? Yeah.
Supposed to the Cadbury's cream mix.
Right, so that comes out.
One in the wild.
Oh, still needed a bit more. It stopped smoking though, didn't it?
Yeah, I left it sort of, once the flame had gone out.
Yeah.
For a while, I thought, well, it's just that fine.
That fine smoke.
Yeah, well, that died off, and I thought, well, I better take it off just in case it's don't want it burning in there.
Well, let's give it a strike, shall we?
You can always put it back on again, can't you?
No, nothing at the moment. Let's break some of that off. That's a bit more charred, isn't it, than the other bit? Oh well. Well, it works like it should, shouldn't it? Right, get some nettles in there. Oh. even have the mug shot now, I might just have the noodles with it actually. I'll put that back on, heat up a bit. So I've knocked up a father and son bow. I like making these, but on this occasion I use the old Gorilla Tape as well as some string, and then I've got a bit of excuse me, I'm recording.
Sorry sir, sorry.
You know what I mean, you can't get the staff, can you? And yeah, and I've just attached a piece of number, it's alright mate, bit of number 36 bank line on it, and I'm trying to, it's got a nice flex in it. I just need to make some kind of arrow now. I've got a little bit of hazel down there I'll have a go at, but I'm trying to get Barney to buy it. I've told him it's authenticated by Robin Hood.
I want a certificate, Des.
But he wants a certificate, you know what I mean? You always get them, don't you? But yeah, it's alright. I've used the actual, this piece of wood, I've used a bit of sycamore. I've used a sycamore sapling for a change, and then obviously the stems there are, the braces are hazel. The string probably needs a bit of tightening up actually, now it's stretching off a bit, but it's got, you know, I'm not an expert bower, but it's got a nice bit of flex in it. So we'll make some sort of arrow now, see how we get on there, eh? In this little pouch, I was given to this by a guy, Wandering Fox, on Instagram. He gifted me a load of stuff some time ago. I've got, and in here, this is an arrowhead that Mac Tart would give us. I'm not sure I'm going to use this one today, and I'm really not sure what I'm going to use right now for the arrowhead, but he's given me some, there's some lovely pieces in here. I'll show you. Some of it's for binding and stuff like that. There's some sinew, some wax, stuff like that for the project, some snare wire or brass wire, and some other bits and pieces. I've got it, but in the little kit that he gave me, there's some arrowheads in there, some flint arrowheads. And I'm a little bit reluctant to use, I mean this is probably more of a spearhead, and look at that, it's beautiful, isn't it? I don't know where he got them from, and I never asked him. That they're really nice. I might just fit one of these ones to it, and yeah, you can understand, can't you, if I don't want to use them. But I might use this small one, see how we come out. I've got some feathers as well, so I might use that one, eh, out of them all. See how we get on. Got a length of hazel, make an arrow, and I've got some feathers as well. So we'll see how we get on with that. John's been shopping, got a bit of fatwood. There's a fallen, was it a pine tree? It is a pine tree, obviously.
This is 3 drops of sweat.
Nice bit of fat, that's a nice deep colour, isn't it? It smells good.
Oh, that's nice.
Stash them up here.
Yeah. It is a nice smell, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is when it's burning as well, isn't it? You get that.
I wonder if the missus will.
Was that an insect repellent, do you think?
Yeah, it's good for skins.
It doesn't repel them, it just means that when they arrive, they can't get off.
You're like a fly paper, it just sticks to you. Yeah. But it won't, like, can't get off. Get a phone call in about half hour, he's down in the pub and he's getting...
Yeah, just as somebody using your card, they've declined it.
Yeah. He's brought everyone around in the pub.
Yeah. Just want to know what the pin is.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be alright. Get what is it? The other one out of it, won't he?
But, oh, that's good. Yeah.
Well, should we let it fly? I'm just worried about that. I just don't want to lose.
That's alright, isn't it?
Probably could do with the arrow or been a bit. Still quite an avatar arrow, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you catch anything? Have we got dinner?
No, it's still there.
Yeah.
It's come out, but it's attached.
Oh, the flint, yeah.
Yeah, So
But-
that was my only concern. I was worried about losing the flint.
Well, I was hoping you'd catch dinner.
Never a deer around.
So it worked. I think it could have been obviously a little bit more flighty in the bow and everything else, but I'll try it without the flint in it. I'm just worried about losing the arrowheads, that's all.
That's alright, isn't it?
It's all
It flew well.
right-ish.
Flew well. You just fly it without the arrows,
Yeah,
just for a bit of
I'm gonna do
practice.
without it.
That's good.
I nearly put the coffee straight down into the bit where you shouldn't put the coffee.
Do you know, I've done that sometimes in the morning. I've got, you know, the AeroPress, I've got a few.
Yeah.
I'll put my big mug out, and more often than not, what I'll do is I'll put the AeroPress on top of the mug, and sometimes in the morning I just forget, and I'll put the coffee straight in the mug.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So for tonight's dinner, we've got the special stuff. Cow, sheep, cow, sheep.
Where's the mallet?
Oh me.
I'm not a great one for cheese.
Are you not?
I don't mind boringly like different reactions to people from Edam or to Edam. I quite like that.
Oh, and that's like. Look at you, look.
So, Deliveroo.
That was nice. Job done.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Cheers, Brian. Just going to put that. I'll be proud. I've even got tea bags in here. Like a double tray of steaks. I'll do it. Sort it out. One for me, one for the missus. And she suddenly decided she wasn't having steak anymore. So I just get the ribeye. It's nice the fat in that and just adds a bit of flavour as well.
Right, here we go then. So that's the 50 lumens. That's the medium one, whatever that is. And then here's the 1000. And that's with the shade in it. So it's quite, you know.
Right, isn't it?
It is quite bright, isn't it? Hey. Good morning, folks.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hi.
You know what I mean? Talk about slow on the uptake, these two.
I've got a mouthful.
He's got a mouthful. Dirty boy.
Mucking usually.
Right, folks, there it is. Alright, that's the end of the video now. Just sitting down, we're all packed up. Well, me and Barney have packed up. John's staying for a little while longer. So it was great. We couldn't ask for better weather, especially on an Easter weekend. We've normally been here and we've had the whole weekend sort of like drowned rats. So hope you like that video. As usual, check out the description and all that sort of stuff. Thanks Barney for inviting us along, and John, great weekend.
Good to see you again, Des. Yeah.
Great overnighter. So yeah, there it is folks. Alright, so take care, see you on the next video.